everyone. So today I have a very special guest. So she's my student from when I was doing one-on-one coaching, and she's one like they're actually a team. But Tony is not here today. But they are the one who really did so well as an Amazon seller that in just 1 year they managed to hit $1 million in sales. I'm it's an honor for me to have her in my YouTube channel because I think the strategy that they're doing is worth sharing for, and I think we can all learn from their business. So thank you so much, Vicky, for being here today.
Thank you for your invitation. So regret that Tony is not here today because some like personal reason. Maybe he show up at the hap end maybe.
I want to ask you, okay? So give me a little bit before we start, give me a little bit of a background on what do you do before Amazon selling? So did you work full time in a job? What's your background before becoming an Amazon seller?
So I migrated from Vietnam for 7 years ago. And most of the time I was at home as a housewife, and I just do a little bit of server at the weekend, and at maybe during a few years I have no plan about what I should learn, which career or which occupation I should go with. And then I heard somebody tell me about drop shipping, and I joined in a drop shipping class. But I mean, maybe the fate led me to meet you, so I know about FBA, how and resell, and I'm very happy with it. So I
Wow.
start with, I mean, from zero, from scratch.
Yeah. So with you, so after so you've been working and then you heard about Amazon selling. So did you
Yes.
try instantly like doing arbitrage, or did you also do private label before? So what did you try? Like did you? I know that you're selling a little bit before you end up being coached by me, right? Like
Yes.
did you try arbitrage, or what were you guys are doing?
Okay. I and Tony, we know each other from a dropshipping class, and
Mm-hmm.
after the class, Tony, he told me about a new models, new Amazon model, which is very I will get a lot of advantage because I live in Canada, so I'm quite excited about it. So he showed me about the course called PAC, and we try to go there to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, before I know you, I yeah, we try to like self study and try to learn everything and try to apply everything before we think about coaching. Because at first we think that we thought that a few thousand for a course is too expensive. Why we have to pay a lot? Why don't we try for a few months before we pay for a big money, right? So we go to the website and found out, oh, there's a lot of things to learn. What should we do next? There's no guidance. Oh, what should we do? Yeah, and we try to learn what we think that it is the most essential at that time. We struggle and we make maybe our first sale is about 1,000, and then in the first month, and then 2 to 3,000 in the second, and it is climb right slowly like a turtle. And we found out, oh no, we saw the post some other seller, they move very quickly with the coaching program. Why we so slow? We need to change mindset, we need to find the right way, right path to go. Yeah.
Yeah, so with that, like you did also arbitrage, but it's just
Yeah,
very slow for
arbitrage
you
only.
guys,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So um so when I met you, like I remember Tony said this, like so for those who doesn't know anything about them, so basically Vicky is based here in Canada in
Yes.
Manitoba, right? And Tony is actually in Vietnam. So he is
Yeah,
in
it's so
Vietnam.
interesting.
And yeah, so I'm gonna like let's share later on like how your setup is, because I think that's very, very interesting, and it's amazing in so many ways. So so after that you met me, and then I teach you everything I know about Amazon selling in Canada. And I remember Tony telling me um how in the first meeting he asked me, Cheryl, is it possible for us to make 1 million in 6 months? And I said no,
Oh yeah,
right?
you still remember?
So because so for me on my end as a coach, I don't want to give high hopes to my students, right?
Yeah,
Because different students have different way of learning, and some might take longer than usual. So I don't want to give high hopes that yes, because I'm $1 million seller, you're also gonna be $1 million seller
yeah,
instantly,
it
right?
doesn't mean that.
So when I said that, like, but actually I apologize for that, because I feel like I crushed your dream, but in a way it helped you to be challenged, right?
Yeah.
So I remember clearly December of Christmas, December that time, you send me message, hey Cheryl, we already hit seven, I think almost 1 million. You send me
Yes,
a
it
screenshot,
almost.
right? But
Yeah.
then in by January you told me that you hit $1 million. So that's really amazing for me. So um what made you scale up that quickly? So what are the things that you did that really help you to get there within a year? So I'm curious about that.
Uh, at first that is our dream, but we never thought that we can achieve it. We just follow up your instruction very closely. What you said, we record and we try to learn whenever we have a time. Um, like you set the target for us and we try to achieve it. And I still remember we achieve higher than your than the target you set for us. And there are some good tip you give us, like which product we should sell in which area. I know what time of the year. And I still remember I quite confused about like which way we should do, like wholesale or retail arbitrage or online arbitrage. And you told us about retail arbitrage, make a turnover is much more quicker, and we follow it closely. I am the one who like go to a lot of retail arbitrage, and I do a lot of shopping. We and that is the first one to make a turnover quickly. Yeah.
So
And the
so
second,
basically so basically during that year you're full retail arbitrage, I mean
yes,
arbitrage only, right? You didn't
yes,
do any wholesale yet, or bundling or anything like that.
yes, mostly retail arbitrage. And I still remember in the first summer, and when I worked with you, you told me about the product that is seasonal product, but it helped us earn a lot of money. Oh my God. And I hired some shopper, even they use my card to run down for about 100 km to look for this product because it's very hot in the summer and we earn a lot. Maybe our ROI is about 60
60%
percent,
ROI.
60%.
Wow.
The
Yeah.
whole of my van full of the products, and they so scared, but I go to every store to like to to buy everything, all of them in all of their inventory. So we focusing on retail arbitrage a lot in the very first time, and then we reinvesting all of the money. We don't take any salary, so I eat noodle for a whole year with Tony because there's no salary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
And
that's good. That's good to know that really, like, so because I teach you about seasonal product, right?
yes,
So that seasonal, because a lot of people I think don't know, like some people they say, oh, maybe the best time to sell is just Q4. But actually if you really just do like a lot of seasonal every single season, like for example Q1, Q2, Q3, there's things to sell there, you will still scale up so quickly, even if it's not Q4, right? And that's what happened to you, I think, right?
Yes. So besides of seasonal product, we focusing on a year-round product as well. Because so to somebody who think that seasonal product doesn't work, no, is I think is untrue. Because if in case of that Walmart or other store, they cannot make money, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
because they sell seasonal product, so we can sell seasonal product as well. Just a very simple, I mean, simple thought about it. And we did make a lot of money thanks to your works. When like we try to remember everything you said. If Tony forgets something and I try to add on, hey, she said that, let's try. Oh, and we did make a lot of money thanks to
So
my
during that first
add on.
year, how much, so that you made $1 million in sales, during, you start with me April, right? And you managed to hit even, I think I started with you April and managed to hit like a million in by December. So I clearly remember, I think it's December 24 that you even sent me a screenshot. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. So anyways, how much do you remember how much percentage is it, like profit wise, that you made during that year? Is it like
Actually, I think I started with you on February, and
February? Like I don't
in
remember
Jan and
anymore.
then in June, thanks to your the seasonal product you mentioned, we search all of the store, every retail store, at least 100 kilometer around Winnipeg. Yeah, and our sale is more than 100,000 in June.
Wow.
Yeah.
And some people would also say that, oh, because you're in Manitoba, maybe there's not too much chance to find products because it's smaller than Ontario, right? But this proves me that it's not true. Like as
Yeah,
long
it's
as you
not true.
have big box store close to you, you focus on it and you will find a lot of products, right?
Yeah, and I still remember one of the tip you shared, and I think it works a lot in scaling up. That's use the credit card as much as you can. Oh, I use up all the credit card. That's why, right?
So
Yeah.
for people who's watching, like maybe they're saying, okay, like that's a bad advice, right? Like so what I'm advising my student is to capitalize on credit card, basically use other people's money in order for you to scale up your business
Hmm.
as long as you can pay for it. Because like if you think about it, if the credit card would charge 1.67% interest a month and you make 60% ROI, 1.67 is nothing, right?
Doesn't matter, right?
And also the points, right? So we get so much from the points. Like personally for me, I get a lot of free trips and nice hotels because of my points, right?
Yeah, that is very nice advice. Very good advice. Very helpful one that help us to scale up because we just start each of us start about 7,000 Canada. It's quite a small
Mm-hmm.
amount compared to any kind of business. But you can achieve your dream um, with that business just using the small amount. And why don't use the credit card, right? Because
Yes.
Amazon pay for you twice a month. Credit card company just asks you to pay once a month. Why? Why don't use it? I think that is very good idea, and I still keep using it until now
So
because
that's
you
that's
borrow somebody's money and turn it to your money. Yeah,
yes. So
that's what the rich do.
I think that's the
I'm not the
one of
rich,
the
but I
key,
just
yeah,
follow them.
one of the key, I guess one of the key for your success is using other people's money to
Yeah, to turn it
for
to
yeah, to turn
our
it
money.
into your money, right? So okay,
Yes.
so that time, so did you make at least like your net profit at least like 10% or 15% during that time?
Margarine, I think about 13 to 14%
Percent.
margarine. Because
Wow. So that's very good for a first year. To
yes,
be honest, like
so
with
impressive.
me, first year should be like just to learn all the processes. But for you guys, you really beat it. Like I cannot believe that you hit that number. So I was so proud of you when you hit that because it crushed my belief that I should not cap my students into saying that, oh, they can only achieve this in
Yeah,
in
you
in
don't should
one
you
year,
shouldn't
right?
limit them.
Yes, yes,
Sometimes.
because you are the living testament that it, like, and I always tell you guys, right? Sky is the limit. So if you want it and if you work hard on it, it can happen, right? And that's
Yeah.
who you are. So now, like, I want to share. I want to ask you. So Tony is in Vietnam, and you are here. So how's your setup? Like, would you tell me now, like, how's your setup? Because I know how your setup is, but I want to share it to the audience on how are you doing it as a business partner, doing one in Canada and one in Vietnam. What are the tasks that you do, and what are the tasks that he do as well? And how is it growing your business?
Okay. At first, the business just includes Tony and I, and we share all the tasks like searching and restocking and purchasing, something like that, and some admin tasks. But then more and more tasks coming. If we need to scale up, we need more people on searching. So we hire 1 to 2 people who just specialize on searching. We try to train them, and you know what? The labor cost in some Asia country is always much more cheaper than in US or in Canada. So we need to take the advantage. Yeah.
So with you guys, you end up having two researcher, meaning they
Two researcher,
find
one
products. So
purchasing lady.
how many hours do they work in a week? Like 40
Oh, they work
hours?
full time. They work full time.
Okay, so two full-time researcher, and then you have one buyer. Is that how it works?
One buyer, full time.
So full-time also every day she just needs to buy, and
Yes,
then
she just need to buy.
and then the other one is like just admin stuff,
Yeah,
right?
admin stuff and combine some accounting stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
and these four employees are all in Vietnam, paid in
Yes, in Vietnam.
so basically maybe how much do you pay them if you don't mind sharing?
Actually they start with I pay for the newbie, for the researcher, for about let me see 400 for
400
full time.
Canadian dollars.
Yeah, Canada,
Wow.
400 Canadian dollar,
So
and
so
they did
basically
very well. We
so for
increased the salary.
$1,600, you already have 4 full-time employee. How cool is
Yes.
that, right?
Yeah.
And this is the one that transitioned you to all online arbitrage, right?
Yes, please.
So how's your setup? Do you ship it to a prep center? Like, can you explain more on how you do your usual buying to make it like more automated for you guys?
Okay. At first, when we just start, we just have only one researcher only. So this guy, I usually go to some retail store and take a picture, and he's and Tony keep searching, and I'm the one who buy, and I hire somebody to my house to prep everything. Yeah, she helped me with the prep, and I'm the one who do the rest with the computer, just print the label and check, like inspect that if she label everything the right label to the right products or not. And then we grow up, so we need to researcher, and those one has been trained to contact wholesale. Yeah, they know how to contact wholesale, like they like this brand, so they will search the contact of the brand and they email, or they can phone. I buy Canadian phone number for them so they can call them directly instead of passing it to me. Yeah.
So
They can
basically,
do
this
it.
wholesale happened like after a year, right? So
Yes,
after
never
a
yet.
year, so you
I
start
mean, when we
dabbling
grow
in,
up.
yeah, so you start dabbling in wholesale. And
Yeah.
so your employee also do that, and
Yes.
also goes directly to the prep center, right?
That is the researcher section, and then we review the listing from them and pass it to the buyer.
Okay.
The buyer will buy the new listing, and with the old listing, we have the report, which is a combination of the Amazon report and seller board report. We did a lot of research and to make sure which data, which number we should choose, and we base on those number to restock. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so she will like keep restock and buy the new listing. And
Mm-hmm.
then after that, this is the job of the admin team. Yeah, admin guy, he is working with the prep center. Some
Mm-hmm.
of the products still sent to my house, and I'm the one who do the prep. And but
Mm-hmm.
80% of the my inventory were sent to my prep center, and that admin will follow up with the tracking number to make sure he make the order with the prep center nicely, timely, and he check with the he follow up the inventory in the prep center to make sure everything will go to Amazon. If there is missing or there is something wrong, he will work with the prep center.
Mm-hmm.
And
So with your prep center, do you guys ship every week? Like I mean like 3 times a week, or you just consolidate everything at once and then ship once a week? I'm curious about that.
it depends. The prep center actually these days they a little bit overload, so sometimes they change the way they work.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they send for every of the single order, like one supplier. My
Mm-hmm.
my order is about 1,000 for
Mm-hmm.
like at least 1,000 for one supplier. So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes they make a single order, sometimes they gather a lot. So it
Mm-hmm.
depends on them, but we need to negotiate later. But actually, I want it to send as quick as possible so it make more cash flow, right? The turnover, so I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
wait.
So
That's
I
the
taught
thing.
you that, right? Like the shipping equals
Yeah,
money. So we need to ship as
do
fast as we can
as
to
soon
make
as
sure.
possible, send as soon as
Yes.
possible, get more money. And actually, we to save some of accounting work, I'm the one who learned some QuickBook tasks as well, and I train to my team. He can do it, he can match, he can review the receipt and know what to do with any receipt. He do like a half of work of my accounting.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing. It's so cheap. Like I'm so impressed of what you guys did, because it's like for you make $1 million in sales. So now um like I think even maybe you're gonna hit like 2 million this year, right? Hopefully. So but like
Also,
with that amount of sales, you can only have like you're only paying maybe like $2,000 for employees, which is amazing. Like in Canada, you can never afford to do that, because
yeah,
one employee alone could be, I think, $2,000, something like
yeah,
that already, right? So okay,
yeah.
so now, what is your strategy now? Do you still do RA, OA, wholesale, bundles? So what are your strategy now for your business?
Okay, our strategy right now, I know that retail arbitrage is still alive and somebody still make a lot of money, but actually I have some hard time finding some people who comes to my place to pack and prep everything.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to switch to wholesale and bundles. Um, so we love to buy wholesale because we can place the big order
Mm-hmm.
and to control the listing and to have our own listing, control the price. So we move gradually to bundles and
So
we
with
target.
Yeah, so with bundle though, like with this bundle, so we I want to touch a bit about bundles, because I think most people would try to say, oh, like if that's what they're doing, maybe it's a good idea. So what's your advice with bundling? So do you think you can just bundle anything, or you just do the listing, or did you also like uh take the course or pay someone to help you learn about bundling?
So with bundles, actually we struggle a lot within I think for a half of year. We try three different courses
Mm-hmm.
and then we start doing. It's not easy at all because everybody have a different way to do bundles. Some quite simple, some quite quite sophisticated, complicated. Yeah, but the thing is that we learn and we need to action. If you don't action, you don't know what should you like of. Yeah,
and
what you
and
like of.
Yeah, and what do you think is the success of do like, because I know you're doing well with bundle. So what do you think is the key to your success with bundling? Is it the PPC? Do you need to, or the
Oh,
listing? So what is the one that made you successful in doing the bundles? Because it's almost like private label, right?
yeah, this is a private label, the easy way. So I think the keywords are two factors, mainly effective to the success of the bundle is the keyword and PPC.
So
Yeah.
PPC. So you really pay a lot for PPC in order for it to work as well, right? But you make money out of it.
Yes, we make money out of it. At first, like we try to use I mean the PPC with the high cost, and then when we have the rank, when our listing have rank, so we will I mean the bid will lower. Yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
get more organic sales.
Okay.
Yeah.
So but with bundling, does it make you money instantly or
Yes,
not? So
make it instantly. Uh, our first bundling, our ROI is about 60.
wow. So that's good
Yeah,
as well, right? So it's just a
we
learning
sell about
curve.
70 units for a month.
So so with you, like you mentioned it off camera before that the way it worked for you is you have another person who's guiding you for private label who help you with the PPC in order
Yes,
for it to work, right? So I just want to reiterate that like it's not as easy as you think it
it's
is,
not
like,
easy.
right? Like you need to know how to operate or how to understand the PPC, your ads, in order for the
Yeah,
bundle to work, right? For
yes,
if because if not, it's not gonna
it's
work.
not easy at all. You need somebody besides you, or you will get lost. I know somebody like spent a lot of money on PPC and the bundle didn't work at all, and we have to learn from our mistake. Yeah, bundle is not easy, but it's not something you cannot touch. Just be consistent, keep learning.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
go, so that's good to know. So now right now, like how much sales a month now are you? Like I wonder, like I didn't ask you this, but how much monthly sales do you already have
Oh, let me
every
check the
month?
app because I think
Sure.
let me check
So
my app.
so December, how much sales did you get just last December?
December is nearly 100. Here's my, oh, I can share the screen. Oh, can you share this? Can you see?
Yeah, put it on your, no, put it on
Oh,
your body, like so
oh
that
yeah. Oh, here's the screen.
wow. So
Yeah.
1.28. So that's amazing. So you managed to hit 1.28 million for last year, right?
Yes, yes. For last 12 months. And on December, we make nearly 150K.
150K. Oh my
Yes.
goodness. So that's so amazing. So what's your goal? Because I taught you on how to create goals, weekly goals and stuff like. So what's your goal for this year, 2023? Like, do you still want to increase your sales and hit 2 million or 3 million? Like, what's your goal, you and Tony? Like, would you mind sharing it with me?
Yeah, we try to achieve 2 million this year. And
Wow.
yeah.
So I can't wait for the screenshot. Okay, show it to me. And I'm gonna teach you also how to sell in the US. And this one, I bet after I teach you all the methods that I do personally to do it, for sure you're gonna hit 2 million, and you're gonna
Thank you so
enjoy it
much.
because it's also very automated. So I can't wait to actually coach you for that, because I think with all your experience, you will really do well in selling in the US. So anyway, so okay, I have a few more questions before we end.
Yeah, yeah.
So one question is that, do you think arbitrage is dead? So a lot of people might think, okay, is Amazon selling really legit? And most, like, sometimes I would put an ads and they would say, oh, you're a scam and stuff like that, and I don't pay attention to them because I know what I'm capable of. I help a lot of people like you, and I know that I'm very genuine in helping, so I don't care about what other people will say. But for you, in your end, like, can you say that Amazon selling is legit, and that do you really make money out of it?
Yeah, that's business. It's totally legit. Uh, and retail arbitrage still alive because it just depends on it is the area. I mean, we have different duration, different state of developing. That's why we skip retail arbitrage, but it doesn't mean somebody else cannot make money. Yeah, you can make a lot of money with retail arbitrage. It depends on your target profit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we actually earn a lot. It replaced my full-time incomes. That's why I don't take any other course. I don't take any like course like skincare or go to any like college for to attend 2 years courses. Yeah, I'm happy with my full-time income right now from business. Yeah, it
How long
totally
have you been selling already? I forgot. Or how long have you been
for
selling
two
now?
years, Lee. For two
Two
years.
2 years only?
Yeah,
Wow! I cannot believe it. And here you
yeah.
are, 2 years and 2 million. Every year is a million. That's amazing. Like that's
Yeah,
really
we
amazing.
try our best.
So
Yeah.
what do you think is the key to your success? So what made you successful, you and Tony, in this business?
You know, the thing is that I just want to tell your audience that I pay for 6,000 for coaching, but now you guys can have the same knowledge with a much more cheaper than what I paid 2 years ago. That's the chance for you. Yeah, you know, when I review all the course, your new course, I found all the knowledge she teaches before was there. Oh, so you guys are very happy with the small, much more investment. So just keep learning. So I just want to like say show my appreciate to you because uh you were very nice, very helpful, very nice, very dedicated coach, which we teach us from the very beginning.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you so
without you,
much.
yeah, without you, we don't know which step we should go. We need the guidance from the very beginning. Yeah. So just follow up her all of like Sherry video from the very first to the end. Just follow step by step, and you guys will do the same to me if you try your best. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so
Yeah.
what's your advice? Last one question for me. Like,
No, no, doesn't matter.
what's your advice to all the newbies out there? So they're just starting, right? So they don't know anything yet. So
Yes.
what do you think they should do for them to be able to reach your where you are right now as well?
Yeah. So my advice is never give up, because we actually when we start we have a lot of time feel so disappointed. We found that oh we spend a lot we spent for a whole day looking for the product without finding anything. So feel so distressed, feel so just want to quit, and we ask ourselves if this work or why some people make a lot of money, why we cannot find it. Is it a scam or it just advertisement, something like that? But we just keep doing, and we don't give up. We didn't give up, and we got that result like
That's
month by month. It's not something just like after a night and everything turned out like 1 million in sales. There's no way, but it just take your time and never stop like working and never stop doing your dream. Yeah.
that's very good advice, because actually I'm teaching a lot of newbies right now, and sometimes I see that struggle, and because they're new in the Amazon world, a lot of them, I think, maybe watch videos that it's like a passive income, or that it's an easy way to do it. But actually, you also need to invest a lot of time, and you need to really learn before you can see progress, right? Different people have different ways of learning. So some might be
Yes.
so lucky to learn it faster, but other times maybe you need a little bit more time. And I think what you said, that in the beginning you're also at the same boat as them, makes me give them a perspective that even if you are already $1 million seller, right after a year, you also start from the time where you don't know what you're doing. You
Yes.
feel like giving up because there's no product that you can find, right? So,
Yeah,
so
I feel so stressed. Finding no products at all. Sometimes for a week, I just feel fine. I think I find just maybe 1 or 2 listing for a day, and I keep going to some forum, some web, some group, and I ask other seller, hey, how many listing have you found for a day? Whenever we have like we need to struggle, we talk to other seller to find the answer. Yeah, so my advice is that
and how long did you become better in finding products? How long did it take you?
I don't remember, but I just know that I don't let myself depressed. I don't let myself like stop hopping. I need to do, yeah, because other seller they can do it, and we try our best. Yeah.
Wow, like that's a good advice. So okay, so thank you so much, Vicky, for today. Like I think we learned so much from you. So if for people who are trying to, like for example, still working full time, I think your strategy is really well, right? Everything is online. A lot of your products are actually bought online, shipped to the prep center, and the prep center ship it to Amazon. So basically you don't touch product, right?
Yes.
And for those who are still wondering, like, is it possible? Yes, it is, because
Yeah.
here it is, Vicky, who's doing it really well. Like they're Vicky and Tony are doing it really well, automating their business that they don't need to do a lot of tasks. So for you, like, what's your daily task now? I wonder what's your routine that you have employees and stuff. So what are the tasks that you do every day?
So my task is I take care of some like admin task, like I'm managing the admin guys, and I just and I focusing on the purchasing. I just want to summary, and I just want to make sure she bought like 20,000 in inventory for a week. I just want to make sure
Mm-hmm.
everything. We have some meeting weekly to get an update about all the team. How about search? Any issue you have? Any like how about purchasing? Why you just bought less than our target? And admin why there's less order and why less shipment in from the rep center to Amazon. So we like general managing everything.
Wow, it's impressive how you're still using the methods I teach you, where you really have weekly targets and weekly shipment and stuff like. Because I taught you that one before, and you're still really like doing it weekly. And I think for me, that's one of the important pieces of the puzzle for you to be able to succeed, is to know exactly what to do and what to do every single week, right? So, and you guys are
Yes.
practicing that so well. Okay, so thank you so much. So thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for sharing your story. I hope a lot of our audience will gonna be inspired by your story, that if you just try good enough and you keep on pushing and never giving up, anything you want from this business, if you want to make 100,000, if you want to make 150,000, it's possible, right?
Yeah, definitely it's possible. I can do it, and you can do it.
Okay, so
Okay.
thank you,
Thank you so much.
and yeah, thank you so much.